Hey, what's up, guys? This is EJ, and I'm making a video for you all because I had a request on one of my videos where a person asked me, what are the pros and cons of an 8th gen Honda Civic? Now, the answers I'm going to give are specifically for the R18. I have little to no experience with the K20, the SI motor. So what I'm going to do is just give you what I feel are the pros and cons of owning the 8th gen R18 Civic. Let's start with the pros first. One, excellent reliability record. And I stress that because of the fact that with my 8 going on 9 years of experience, I have very little trouble with my car other than normal wear and tear, basic maintenance. I have had maybe 1 or 2 minor issues, a sensor going out or a thermostat going out. But other than that, I haven't had to do anything major. And I'm okay with that because the last car I had to take it to the shop every other week. So to me, that is a definite pro. Second pro is fuel economy. And I say that again because the previous car I had was a gas guzzler, whereas with this Honda, I've saved a lot of money on gas, even though it's not a hybrid. On average, as of now, I get in between 25 to 27 miles to the gallon. And that's with brief periods of spirited driving and mainly driving within the city, not too much highway anymore. But I'll say that's pretty good for a 4-cylinder. A third pro is there's a wide variety of aftermarket parts and modifications available. From short ram intake, cold air intake, you have your header, your downpipe, you have your exhaust, you have your lowering springs, your coilovers, and I could go on and on and on and on. Now, ultimately, the SI, the K20, does have more potential. It does have more availability with aftermarket parts, but the R18s, they also have a lot of parts available. So if you're considering getting an R18 8th gen Civic, don't be discouraged by the people that tell you should have got an SI, because the R18 is just as capable of being a performance car as an SI with the K20 motor. Fourth, and this is again personal, great looks. I like the way the car looks. Aftermarket parts make it that much better depending on what kind you get. If you stick to the OEM look, or making it a sleeper sort of look, don't rice it out with a giant wing and overabundance of stickers and whatnot, you should be okay. It's a great looking car as is, especially if you maintain it, keep it up. It'll definitely stand out and get you some positive attention. And that's been my personal experience with the ownership. And the fifth pro is comfortable, very easy to drive. I can control the car. It's very easy to control, very easy to turn. Acceleration is good for a daily driver. And it's just, I have fun with it every time I get in it. And I really do enjoy the car. I really do. So I definitely recommend it. Now, there are some cons. I only came up with 2 of them. The first one is the braking. Brakes are not that great. It takes above average, or should I say below average time to stop from 0 to 60. I think a couple of professional reviewers found that to be true as well. And that really disappointed me, just because of the fact that could be a potential safety issue. Now, that is alleviated somewhat with aftermarket brakes, your slotted and cross-drilled rotors and your ceramic brake pads. But overall, that's just a flaw that the R18 Civics have, unfortunately. Thankfully, it's not so bad to where it'll cause a person to crash, but they still have to be prepared for such things. The second con, and this is the only other one I could think of, was the stereo system is terrible. At first I was able to put up with it because I didn't want to modify it, but the more I started listening to my music, the more I realized, okay, the OEM stereo system is terrible. Even if you got the EX and the SI with the navigation and whatnot, navigation is okay from what I've seen, but as far as sound quality, it's not there. It really isn't. So my best suggestion will be to go aftermarket, get some components in the front, replace your speakers, and maybe just for kicks and giggles, throw a sub or two in there and have it all tuned, and you should be good to go. But that's my personal opinion about the pros and cons of the R18 Civic. And I really do thank you for watching this video. I hope this answered your question. And when I do get more time to make another video, it will be about the Civic again, but this time it'll be kind of a updated walk around, so to speak, of updated walk around of what I've done to it and whatnot, performance numbers, all that good stuff. So it's gonna take me a while to make it, but when I do make it, I'll be sure to have it up, and I'll be sure that it's one that you guys will enjoy. So thanks for watching this video. Y'all take care. Peace.